Hey, old man. Where would you hide treasure if you never wanted it to be found?
A place to hide treasure? Has Hugh roped you into some kind of treasure hunt?
No, sadly. It's nothing so fun.
Well, what are you trying to hide?
You don't want to know.
I see. It must be quite the treasure indeed, then. Well, you can use the secret room in the west. I'll draw you a map. We used it to hide our arms and such during the rebel army days.
I'd feel far safer with it there.
I'll go and hide it for you. You're in a hurry, right? Leave it with me.
You gonna be alright on your own?
Aw, look at you, all worried about your knees.
Shut up! I'm not!
Knees?
Oh, it's just an inside joke. Anyway, I'll take care of hiding the stuff. See ya!
Why'd Anne have to go and bring up the whole niece thing?
Go easy on her. She hasn't seen her parents in 10 whole years. I imagine she must be overjoyed to have finally found a relative.
I guess. Another battleship that's all busted up inside.
Looks like the only way inside is down. It's slippery, so watch your footing.
Take cover!
The swimmers?
Hey, it's you guys! What are you doing here?
That's our line! What are you up to?
I bet I know. You were eavesdropping, weren't you?
You were fixing to go and get your hands on the Aquanium first, weren't you?
Well, yeah, but, I mean, not anymore. No one told us it was being guarded by that!
Tough talk for a bunch of cowards.
Never mind them. Let's worry about ourselves. It sounds like there's something up ahead that even the swimmers...
Why? They bit off more than they could chew. Well, that was a piece of cake.
Wow, just what I'd expect from the Fiend Prince.
I thought you ran off.
My gut told me to come back and guard the Aquanium from baddies.
Yeah, right. You just wanted to grab it for yourself.
You think we're just gonna let that slide?
No! Listen! It's true. I do want to protect it.
Well, we were planning on selling it to that armed group at first.
Shut it, Sonny! They don't need to know that! I mean, I knew it'd fetch a fine price if I sold it, but I reconsidered when I realized someone could use it for something as awful as that disaster 30 years ago. Besides, I have a few contacts in the Forestland Resistance.
He seems to be telling the truth.
I am!
So can you help us gain entry to Forestland?
That I can't do. Joining forces with you would be collaborating with the Royal Army. I'd never be able to face my friends in the Rebel Army again.
That's understandable.
If it's any consolation, you can have this. It's the core frame for a hoverbot.
Are you sure, Papa? We went to all that trouble to find it.
We're the swimmers! We don't need a bot for crossing water.
Thank you. It's much appreciated.
Huh. Well, I doubt we'll meet again anyway. See ya!
Now then, let's get to searching for that Aquanium.
Hey, old man! Found it!
Now we've found all of the Aquanium in Sandland.
So now it's time to throw fists?
It looks like we're gonna have to make it past the border first.
Anne would know how to do it. She snuck across the border before, after all.
Right. Let's get back to Spino.
What in...
The smell of gunpowder, spent shell casings. There's been a battle here.
The Forest Land Army! Damn, you think the town's okay?
Mayor Tor, what happened here?
I have no clue. This Forest Land Army showed up out of nowhere, demanding aquanium. When I said we had none, they started firing.
Who brought him here? The guy with the scar? Half stash?
No, their commander was a woman, cold as ice, absolutely merciless.
You held out well against them. Rebel Army experience, I guess.
It's not that. It was Anne who saved our town.
And did?
She surrendered, saying she'd lead them to the aquanium.
When was this?
Not so long ago.
Old man, you remember that map of the secret room in the west?
Yeah.
All right. Huh? I hear something. Over here.
Huh? Was this the wrong way? It's so hard to tell. It all looks the same.
Enough of this. Deception ill befits a princess. Cease this stubbornness for your own good.
So you recognize me? Even though it's been 10 years.
Of course. You may look older, but what's inside has not changed a bit. The way you smile, how you talk, your endless naivete.
But you have changed, Rosetta. You used to be so kind.
To change is to be human. I would say you're the odd one for remaining so static. In any case, that's enough pointless chit-chat. We have an aquanium radar back in Forest Land. There is no point in continuing this charade.
We'll just see about that.
The girl escaped! Seize her!
Biels!
General Rosetta! There are demons here!
Pull yourselves together! Remember General Epi's report! Demons are no match for the illustrious Rosetta Brigade. Have no fear! Attack!
Damn!
Ha! Too easy!
We won't give in. For the honor and glory of our general!
You wanna go at it again?
Stop right there!
Sorry.
Don't move. I was unsure if taking a hostage would phase demons, but seems it has turned you into kittens.
Everything you've heard about demons is untrue.
You truly haven't changed. Still the same old bleeding heart you used to be.
And you, Rosetta. I don't even recognize you.
No, you freaks know where the aquanium's hidden, do you not? Good. Bring it to me, or else.
No! Don't do it! Forget about me! Keep the aquanium safe!
Afraid I can't do that, Anne. My sis would eat me alive if I let anything happen to you.
Yells!
Prince.
What? You trying to say we can't give this up just to save some girl?
I would never. We can't leave Lady Lilith's daughter in the hands of her enemies.
After all that trouble to get our hands on this aquanium, we're just gonna fork it over to them?
Not all of it. All we're giving them is this one capsule.
Huh?
After all, they still don't know that we also got the one from the Merrick battleship. And what they don't know, they won't get.
I see. Serves them right. We have it here.
Then throw it to me!
We did what you said. Now let Anne go.
Now, why would I do that? I made no such promise.
What? But we gave you the Aquanium!
Did I say I'd release her in exchange? As if I would ever negotiate with demons.
Then what are you gonna do with her?
Like I would tell you, demon.
You...
Niels!
You okay?
Them again?
Don't move! Follow me and the princess will pay. None of you are to move a muscle until we are fully out of sight.
Damn, I thought I busted up every last one of their tanks.
Looks like some of them just pretended to be out of commission. He got us good.
I know how you feel, Prince, but get a hold of yourself. We still have a chance to get Anne back.
That's exactly right. We know where to find more Aquanium that we can use as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining schmargaining. It's about time we pounded them into dust.
That's the spirit. That's probably Are. We'll rendezvous at Spino and discuss our next move.
There you are.
You don't look so good. Anyone can tell you've barely slept for weeks.
You don't look so chipper yourself.
A lot's happened.
What? They took Anne? And the Aquanium too?
They're not going to hurt Anne, right?
I can't say for sure. We'll have to go to Forestland after them. Would you be able to help us get across the border?
The border's currently a powder keg. There's only a small sliver of land beyond the big dam where our territory and Forestlands meet, and with our armies at a standoff, not even a scorpion could slip through.
Let us at them. We'll just force our way through.
If you attack at the flashpoint, it'll look bad. Like we've allied with the demons to attack Forestland. Then we really would be giving them a pretext for war.
I think that horse has left the stable, Sonny.
That's kind of a tricky subject, you know.
Our forces aren't organized. We can't risk all-out war yet.
So we can't go to Forestland? Is that what you're saying?
Well, there is one way. Have you ever heard of the Cardamo subterranean lake ruins?
Dunno. Maybe?
Underground ruins north of the dam. They lead to Forestland. Problem is that they're flooded. Now that the river's back, I don't know whether you can make your way through. At the very least, you're going to need some sort of boat.
In that case, we've got the perfect ride.
The hoverbot!
But we only have the core frame. Without Anne and blueprints, we can't assemble the bot.
Well, in that case, allow me to lend a hand. I still have the plans from when I was helping Anne.
Plans for a hoverbot? That's awfully convenient.
It's designed for crossing over quicksand, but it'll work.
Really? Well, the Peachy know their bots.
That we do.
I'll stage a little distraction on the border. That should draw their attention away from the ruins.
Appreciate it.
I've done it! I finished the hoverbot!
All right! Forestland, here we come!
What do we do about the Aquanium? Should we stash it somewhere again?
No. We'd better keep it with us. They said they've got an Aquanium radar back in Forestland. If that's true, trying to hide the Aquanium's gonna be pointless.
So that's how they always seem to know it. But wait, if that's true, it means that taking the Aquanium with us will expose our own location.
Would you mind showing me that Aquanium for a second, please?
Sure.
Their radar's probably just a receiver, one attuned specifically to the wavelength of Aquanium.
Versus sending out radio pulses that bounce off the Aquanium and back to them.
Exactly! Which means all we have to do is... There! This should block the Aquanium emissions.
see.
You mean you understand how it works?
Of course not. But whatever they just did means that radar can't find it now, right?
Right.
Well, that takes care of my concerns. Time to go.
Yeah! Just you wait, Forest Land Army!